What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Forestella Inner Universe. This is a request by Frank. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. He said that this is another outstanding Forestella performance. The song is Inner Universe by UrhG. UrhG's Inner Universe is a hauntingly beautiful song that delves into the complexities of existence, the inner struggle between light and darkness. It conveys a message of resilience and hope that resonates deeply, encouraging listeners to keep striving for their aspirations and to cherish the moments of love and connection they find along the way. So that sounds like an inspirational, deep song. I'm really excited. Everything Forestella does seems to be perfect, so I can't wait to check this one out as well. If you want to be like Frank and support me and my channel, you can also request a song on my Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content. You get requests included monthly and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. Okay, tense and ominous beginning. Interesting choreography. It's pretty epic.
Where was life when you had no meaning? Stand alone, nothing's real anymore.
Я могу стараться, на эту убать. Не рассусить, займечита. Любить без
Wow. I also like the mix of different languages, I think. Nice. Wow. This was very cinematic. I feel like it was pretty tense, but also beautiful, of course, with awesome melodies, amazing harmonies, of course. I don't know, I feel like a mix of orchestral instrumentation and a modern sound and an overall vibe that feels pretty artistic. Like I said, I really enjoyed the mix of this orchestral sound and the modern electronic elements that kind of make this feel like it could be a soundtrack for a science fiction film or something. It kind of feels cinematic and grand and epic, but also a little futuristic and ethereal at the same time. It's a really cool sound. I think it's an awesome arrangement with a lot of ambience through the synth pads, the overall ambient layers, some kind of sound effects, if you know what I mean. It has a lot of depth and yeah, feels, like I said, grand and massive, but in like an elegant way that's almost a little hypnotic. It's a very immersive sound, and a lot of that, of course, comes through the vocal performances. Once again, they are just so good. They are such great vocalists individually. They have such awesome, beautiful, amazing harmonies together. In this one in particular, it really fits to the atmosphere, the kinds of layers and harmonies they create. It's almost like a choir with this, like I mentioned, ethereal or celestial effect or sound. Everything blends together perfectly. In this song specifically, I think you could really hear the contrast between the deeper voices and the higher tones, with a lot of their like operatic control and delivery. For me, the high notes were standing out a lot in this one, because these falsetto lines really fit and added to this atmosphere that I've talked about. That's like having this ethereal feeling because it's like an angelic voice, and the melodies and the delivery are I don't know, flowing so well with the instrumentation. And like I said, the vocals go along with each other so well too. There were a couple of times where there were just some layers of background vocals. They were kind of using their voices as additional instruments again to add to the atmosphere, to lift certain parts up, to create climaxes through their swelling voices, through layerings, through harmonies. It's just another perfect song, perfectly performed, also supported in a cool way with the choreography that added to this tension. I don't know if the choreography has any meaning or something. Maybe I'll understand better. I'll have a look at the lyrics in a second. But just from the look, I think it kind of fitted and added to this overall, like I mentioned, artistic feeling that I've got from the sound. So I just read the translated lyrics quickly. First of all, like I said during the song, I think it's kind of cool how they mix different languages in here. I think English, Russian and Latin. The way it's written is also pretty cool, I think. It also fits the atmosphere of the sound. It has some kinds of spiritual and cosmic undertones, also with some metaphors. When it comes to the meaning, I'm struggling a little bit, and that's totally just because of me. I feel like my brain is functioning a little slowly today. I've been sick for a couple of days, and I feel like I'm not at 100% yet, and my brain capacity isn't fully there yet, so I'm kind of struggling to really get the whole meaning. I read what Frank wrote in the beginning, that the song is about the complexity of existence, the inner struggle between light and darkness, and it has a message of resilience and hope, encouraging listeners to keep striving for their aspirations and cherish the moments of love and connection. And I think that, can definitely be true. I feel like it could also include some sense of individuality or the struggle of maintaining individuality, and also to find your own meaning in life. I think they're also talking about this meaning of life for each person, and that it's harder to find in a world where I think they say nothing's real anymore. So everything kind of feels artificial. A lot of people, a lot of relationships feel artificial. Maybe it could be interpreted as a critique for social media, for example, where what you see isn't necessarily real, and people focus on this image they're presenting more than on cherishing the moment and living in the real life, if that makes sense. But I don't know. Please let me know other interpretations or other thoughts added to what Frank said. Thank you very much for this request. I enjoyed this song a lot. It's obviously another perfect performance by them individually and as a group. Awesome harmonies, awesome layers, awesome climaxes they create through their voices. In particular, the contrast between the bass and the high notes in this one worked so well, in my opinion, in a song that has a lot of atmosphere, a lot of ambience, that mixes this epic orchestral sound with a very modern electronic sound, and all in all, together with the deliveries, the sound, the atmosphere, and also now the lyrics that I've read, it creates this cosmic, spiritual, but also a little futuristic sci-fi soundtrack feeling that's also ethereal, with a lot of grandeur, but also with a lot of tension, some pretty ominous sounds, and I just think it's a great song. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.